Crown Jewel Perth review. C grade, okay? We're being generous here. C grade. I would have given it a lower score, but I'm trying not to be like a clickbait, rage bait YouTuber. I'm trying to be kind of like, okay, you know, the people put in effort. However, when the only match that I expected to be like amazing, performative, you know, the Tiffany versus Stephanie Vaquer match, when the only match that I expected to be fucking good was fucking surprisingly bad, like, we have a fucking problem. Okay? Each of these two women is more it's more athletic than Rhea Ripley. Both of them are more athletic. Both of them I'll be like excited to see just each one of them in a match separate. Okay, so if you have a pay-per-view, if I hear, oh, Tiffany's gonna be there, or Stephanie Vaquer is gonna be there, it's enough for me to be excited to watch. So, you know, sounds like an awesome match. Two champions, two of them versus each other for the first time, right? And for some reason, it was weird that there weren't a lot of like cool shit happening. Like, these girls have had way better matches, like Stephanie Vaquer versus Io Sky on a random Monday Night Raw. You know, when they got jumped by Roxanne, that was like a way better match for Stephanie Vaquer. What else? So Tiffany versus Charlotte at WrestleMania was an amazing match. It was probably, I mean, yeah, it was one of the best matches of the night, okay? So, these two women, I don't know, did they have enough time to practice together? Were they kind of rushed, where they only had like 2 days to practice? But just the whole, it was like weird high school wrestling with a few jumps, and it was just awkward, and everything was like a little awkward, a little slow, just as not as cool shit as you would imagine to happen. For example, one of the last NXT pay-per-views from a few months ago, like the matches like Kiwani Jordan versus, I forgot who. Kiwani Jordan's match, who was it? Vaquer versus Jordan Grace. Like, these matches, so rookie, fucking amazing performances, okay, athletic. And like this match, that I was more excited than the Rhea Ripley match, and just fucking, and the worst part, the match ends. We're kind of surprised, disappointed. Triple H, the pervert, comes out. He's like, let me put the belt on you and hug you, Stephanie Vaquer. And he's just a fucking total creep. He's a total fucking creep. I don't understand why the women online on Twitter, the lesbians, why are they not bashing him for being openly a fucking creep? But they're gonna go after you if you make like a Rhea Ripley joke. So go say some shit to Triple H for hugging Rhea Ripley for fucking years, hugging her, sniffing her hair like a total fucking creep, bro. Okay? It's like, you can see that all the guys online are saying it, the big reviewers, you know, Boy Monsoon, Nate Know-It-All, Heels Advocate, C-Jax, BC Amplified. All the guys are saying it, the hater. Everybody's saying it, Triple H hugging Rhea Ripley, sniffing her neck, And I mean like putting his forehead in her forehead. What is she, a fucking vulnerable child? Like, what is she, bro? And it's like, you see, like, the moment Rhea Ripley got angry because we were making fun of her, we were like, Rhea, why are you letting him hug you like that? It's fucking, you know, it's just fucking not cool, man. Like, we actually get angry. And it's like, it's not that we hate her, it's that we see her as a fucking victim. But she's a grown-ass woman. She can say, hey, stop hugging me like that. It's just fucking weird, dude. You know? And, you know, there were jokes being made about her sleeping with him, sleeping with the boss. And she gets fucking butthurt. And, you know, instead of immediately going to tell him to fuck off, she's like lashing online on the male fan saying, if you call yourself a fan of women's wrestling, you can't make jokes about me sleeping with my boss to get here. You're just jealous of successful. It's like, Rhea, stop letting him hug you to the point where we're starting to think that you might be sleeping with him, bro. Okay? For fuck's sake. Okay? So, what happens? Even more creepy, you notice the pattern. Rhea Ripley stopped letting Triple H hug her. So she finally grew a backbone. She's finally, hey, fuck you, old man. So, you know, she finally told him to stop hugging her like a fucking creep. I'm not talking just a hug. I'm talking putting his nose in her hair, sniffing her hair, putting his forehead in her forehead. Just fucking weird, bro. Weird. Okay? Especially, you're her boss. You're not her fucking... Like, I'm sorry, but no. Okay? I'm sorry, but no. These are not the girls having a match together and just they hang out every day. Like, fuck off with that bullshit. So, now you notice, since Rhea finally told him to fuck off, she's not champion. She's not winning the belt back. Okay? Rhea, you're not gonna be champion anymore, sweetheart. All of a sudden. Now you're in a lesbian storyline with Io Sky. And you're just getting, you know, bullied by Asuka, okay? Wait. You're just getting bullied by Asuka. Then Stephanie Vaquer becomes champion. Triple H comes running to the stage, hugging her. Now he's hugging Stephanie Vaquer. She's letting him hug her. It's okay. Stephanie Vaquer doesn't mind. Okay, so now we gotta fucking tell Stephanie Vaquer, no, you know, we can't let you do that. Now we need to explain to Stephanie Vaquer, because she comes from a weird South America country where she doesn't know that that's not appropriate. It makes her look like a whore, okay? So we need, Stephanie, you would ruin your image, okay? People are gonna talk about bad things, okay? Don't let the creepy piece of shit hug you, okay? Now, Stephanie is letting him put his nose in her hair, to sniff her neck, to sniff her hair. She's letting him rub his forehead in her forehead like a horsey. And it's like, oh, she's champion all of a sudden, huh? She won against Io Sky, huh? Funny thing. And so, yesterday, Stephanie wins against Tiffany, wins the big Crown Jewel belt. So now she's got the special Crown Jewel belt. And guess who comes running to the stage to give her to put the belt on her and to give her the ring? You want a special ring and a belt? Stephanie, let me hug you. I'm so proud. I'm the boss of the company. I'm so proud. Let me hug you for 1 minute straight. So he starts fucking hugging her, sniffing her hair. He's putting his forehead in her forehead. Like, what the fuck are you doing, old man? You're fucking 56. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Don't try to do the fucking, you're like a child to me. You're like my daughter. Let me. No, you're a fucking pedophile. For fuck's sake. So, and keep in mind, I decided to go easy. I decided not to cuss, so I can upload this review on YouTube, okay? Because I had a strike for a week. The last SmackDown review I uploaded, YouTube gave me a harassment and cyberbullying strike because I said some mean things about TKO and Triple H. And I made some jokes about Rhea Ripley getting blacked, okay? So, this time, because I'm back on YouTube today on my main account, I'm choosing to not to cuss. But the other times when I review wrestling, I'm probably gonna be cussing and I'm gonna be uploading it on BitChute. So, disclaimer, ad break. Please bookmark my BitChute link because it's there where I upload my uncensored videos. And here on YouTube, I'm gonna upload a video that just links. The video says, hey, click on the BitChute link. Can't show that on YouTube. And that is the way to say fuck you to YouTube. To YouTube. Because we discovered that the past week, we discovered that I would significantly get more views on BitChute on a brand new channel than I would get on YouTube, bro. And if you see at this channel right now, my channel, I would get 20 to 40 views with all the keywords, with all the people who know me. On BitChute, it's like 100 views, 200 views, 60 views minimum. Okay? On a brand new account that people don't know who Vampire Kiddo is, and I'm getting subscribers, I'm getting comments. It's faster than YouTube, by the way. What more can I say? YouTube is gonna find a way to give me another strike. No matter how much I watch my speech, they're gonna find a way to give me another strike. They're gonna find a way to periodically delete my channel, so I'm gonna make a completely new channel. So it's very important for you that you bookmark my BitChute link, okay? If you don't have an account, if you can't subscribe to me on there, just bookmark the link, okay? So we can keep in touch. Because YouTube, they want to delete me and then you don't know where I am. I lost all my subscribers, I lost all my fans, okay? So this way, we can say fuck you to them. Anyway, continuing the review. So, Triple H, total fucking creep, puts the belt on her. Hey, I'm so proud of you, Stephanie. It's like, she's the new, whore. She's the new concubine. She's the new whore, okay? So all the women at work have to tolerate this fucking creepy piece of shit. They have to tolerate him fucking rubbing his face in theirs on fucking in front of everyone. If you have a boyfriend, if you have a husband, he has to tolerate this fucking creepy piece of shit because he's the boss. Stephanie, I'm getting cocked. Tomorrow's a mystery. I watched the bull enter my wife. Time to find out how I'm getting cocked. Time to find out if the bull is big. Wife is a mystery. I'm getting fucking cocked. Stephanie, evolution. Stephanie McMahon, you fucking piece of shit. They are made for each other, okay? They are made for each other, bro. They're absolutely made for each other. Stephanie McMahon, when Ashley Massaro was raped, Stephanie McMahon didn't mention a single fucking day. She doesn't give a shit, bro. Stephanie gives a shit about having a crush and sleeping with Triple H. Oh my gosh, I made it my wife Triple H. He's so amazing. He's a piece of shit like me. Then, when, what was it? When Ashley Massaro, ended her life, killed herself. Again, Stephanie McMahon, silent as a church mouse. Nothing that, she was raped on a tour where they were visiting the soldiers, the US soldiers. That some soldier decided to rape her. We don't hear about that. Hush, hush. We wouldn't want the goy to get demoralized. Anyway, the only good match of the night, I actually haven't seen the John Cena match. It was probably fun, okay? The John Cena match was probably fun with AJ Styles. The only fun match of the night where the girls put in effort was the Rhea Ripley match. With Io Sky, Asuka, Kairi Sane, they all did, they had the choreography, they had the what's gonna happen, and they were performative, they were athletic, they were doing fun stuff. Nothing too crazy, but it was still pretty fucking good. Okay? It was pretty fucking good. Now, we don't see Rhea jumping from the top ropes and just doing insane fucking air, but Io Sky is that specialist. The one complaint is they seem to always they don't let Rhea Ripley wrestle too much, and that's a complaint. However, the bar is so low with WWE, the bar is so low that you're like, okay, okay, okay. So what are we? Rhea Ripley match. Yeah, the girls actually fucking put in the work. Like I said, they seem to not allow Rhea Ripley to wrestle for too long, which is weird. I don't know why. Are they protecting her because she's like the most famous diva and they don't want her to get injured? I don't know what they're doing, but it looks like they're barely, like they're always saving her for the latter half of the match. They finally let her in the ring. She's beating up everyone. And it's like you're gonna see her wrestle for 5 minutes, and if you're a Rhea Ripley fan, right? If you're a big fan girl, and you're not gonna see like you had a proper match at Evolution. You're gonna see her for fucking 5 minutes. But anyway, the match was fun. Everything else was a fucking bore fest, bro. So I am looking here at the ESPN score from Corey Hayes, and he gave it a B. I'm gonna go with a C. I gotta tell you, Corey is being a little too good. This is supposed to be Crown Jewel. Is supposed to be a big deal because they used to do it like in Saudi Arabia, so they were trying to make their own WrestleMania, but they were calling it the Crown Jewel, and it's supposed to be a lot of cool shit happening. It's not supposed to be just a regular pay-per-view. It's supposed to be like one of the more exciting pay-per-views, okay, like WrestleMania level, okay. So especially the Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes was such a long and boring match. They did a few cool things. Seth Rollins jumping from one rope to the other end of the ring was really cool. Okay, that was really awesome. But that was it. That's the thing we're gonna remember from this match. Everything else was a fucking classic long and boring Cody Rhodes match that goes on for fucking 20 minutes, which is, it's cool that it's a long match. It's cool that they're performing for us, getting tired for 20 minutes straight. But the match itself is just fucking boring, bro. It's not like seeing Jon Moxley wrestle. It's not like seeing Darby Allin wrestle. Okay, so looking at Jon Moxley and Darby Allin on a fucking weekly AEW show, they're a hell of a lot more fun to see. Just wrestling, doesn't matter who, okay? Just a casual weekly match. Jon Moxley, the way he wrestles, you know, he's a bad guy, okay? Darby Allin always doing some extreme cool shit. He's fucking jumping, he's sacrificing his body, he's flying into a fucking metal chair, he's using a flamethrower, he's making a Molotov cocktail, you know. Just the amount, the cool shit that you see at AEW on a weekly show is cooler than a WWE pay-per-view. Okay, like, if you ask me which I enjoyed more, it's gonna be, you know, the AEW weekly show was better than Crown Jewel. The NXT show was better than Crown Jewel. One of the women's matches at Ring of Honor, the Ring of Honor match with Diamante and what was it? Alex Windsor and Diamante and two other girls, a Japanese girl and the girl with the purple hair. What was her name again? Billy Starks or something like that. This match was fucking better than the... It might have been better than the Rhea Ripley Crown Jewel match. Okay, these girls are fucking going crazy on fucking Ring of Honor, which is not like the main show. You're not expecting something amazing, okay? So, I don't know how much tickets for Ring of Honor cost. It's probably not going to be as expensive as... Like, AEW is already fucking cheap. I hear that you can get like $50 tickets, okay, for AEW. Ring of Honor is probably going to be like $30, okay? If you want to see Monday Night Raw, in the fucking upper stages of the stadium, like the shittiest seats, okay? Shitty seats, somewhere in the back of the stadium. To see Monday Night Raw, they're going to charge you $400. They're going to charge you $400, okay? If you want to see Ring of Honor, it's probably going to be like $30, okay? And the women's match at Ring of Honor was fucking better than the fucking Crown Jewel match and the pay-per-view women's match. Okay? Which is fucking unexcusable, because Alex Windsor, she's just very talented, but she doesn't have the veteranship and the experience of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky and Asuka and Okay, Tiffany and Vaquer are kind of like new girls, kind of. But like when Alex Windsor and fucking Diamante, okay, can put in more effort and make a better show than fucking Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. I mean, okay, Io Sky in terms of like flying around the ropes, you can't beat her, like she's the best, okay, but still, you know, Alex Windsor and fucking Diamante and the Japanese girl and the purple hair girl, they put in more effort on a fucking $30 Ring of Honor show that, you know, people are not expecting to see something that amazing. And I can't imagine how much the tickets for Crown Jewel costed. They were probably drawing people $4,000 for one seat somewhere in the middle of the stadium. Oh, you want to sit at the middle of the stadium so you can barely see the ring? $4,000. This is the Crown Jewel. It's gonna be the pay-per-view of a lifetime. We come to Australia very rarely, bro. You better get a mortgage, get a loan so you can watch fucking a Rhea Ripley match with Io Sky. Oh shit. You wanted to see a Rhea Ripley match with Io Sky sitting somewhere in the middle of the stadium? $4,000, bro. Take out a fucking loan. This costs more than a brand new engine. You want a new engine for your Chevy? For your Chevy Camaro needs a new engine? That's gonna be $4,000, bro. You wanna completely like do like a whole transmission repair, engine repair on your Chevy? $4,000, same price as sitting in the middle of the stadium to, you know, you're gonna see John Cena and Styles, and you're gonna see Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and that costs as much as a fucking, you know, repairing your engine and transmission, and a free oil change, you know. Yeah. I mean, they are fucking. They're looking, you know, Boy Monsoon and the other guys are right. They're looking to extract as much money as possible. I think it was BC Amplified who said this. They're looking to extract as much money as possible before TKO sells the company to the Saudis. So TKO is like, how can we make as much money as possible before we have to sell to the fucking Saudis, right? So they are crushing the company. They're crushing the company, stealing whatever money they can sell. Then it's like, oh yeah, you want to buy the company, you know, just give us some fucking money, we don't care, you know. I think I know what they're doing. I think I actually know. And I think that what they're doing is they're trying to up the ticket prices as much as possible so they can say to the Saudis, hey, people are willing to pay so much money for tickets. If you buy this company, people are going to continue paying these crazy prices for tickets forever, bro. And it's like, wait a minute. People are barely like falling for the scam one last time. They're paying the inflated ticket price one last time. Okay, people are like, oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna pay $2,000 for a ticket this one time in my life and I'll never do it again. You know, this is like I just can't anymore. And WWE turns around, TKO turns around, they say to the Saudis, hey, look, people are gonna be paying for the next 20 years, they're gonna be paying these high prices, bro. It's the new norm. They're gonna continue paying that money, right? So the Saudis buy the company and they're like, oh shit. People are not paying anymore. Nobody wants to see the show. The company is bankrupting. And they realize they just paid crazy money for a company where now you gotta lower the price of tickets at least half to get anybody to come. So they're fucking, you know, they got scammed. And TKO didn't even have the guts to fire Triple H before they sell the company to the Saudis. They allowed him to fully ruin WWE. If Triple H was Jewish, I would understand Nick Khan and Ariel Halvati, whatever his fucking name is. Faggot name is. Faggot name is. I would understand. I would understand that they don't want to fire him, but he's not Jewish, so why the hell, when he's ruining your company, where everybody hates him, everybody online is shitting on him, it seems that the only woman who's protecting him is fucking Rhea Ripley. She's the only woman. Rhea Ripley is the only woman dumb enough to publicly try to protect Triple H because he gave her all that title opportunities so he can sniff her neck and give her hugs, okay? So she's the only one siding against the fans, bashing the fans, and saying that, oh, Triple H is a great guy. You guys are losers if you don't like him. It's like, okay, yeah, have fun losing all your male fans because you gotta be a bitch about it. Next, if I wanted to see Rhea Ripley live from a distance with binoculars, I would rather go stalk around her house, her ranch, and it would be free. It would be free, okay? I can get arrested by the cops, but you know, what are they gonna charge me? I would say, hey, I wanted to see Rhea Ripley with binoculars one time because I'm a fan. And the cops were like, well, okay, were you planning to kidnap her? No, I just wanted to see her, you know. What am I gonna do, jump the fence, you know? So, it would be free. If I wanted to see Rhea Ripley from a distance, I can just like, you know, wait in the parking lot. Wait in the parking lot. Rhea Ripley, I want to see you. Wait in the parking lot, bro. Just wait for Rhea Ripley in the parking lot, okay? And pretty much scope the local malls, the mall which has the Labubu doll store, because you know she's always, whatever city she goes to, okay, I'm giving you free stalker information. Rhea Ripley always follows a pattern because she's a dumb roast, okay? I wish she wasn't, but you know, I wish she wasn't, but so Rhea Ripley follows the pattern. The pattern is whatever city Monday Night Raw goes to, whatever city she goes to, she's gonna go to the mall and she's gonna look for Labubu dolls because she's a basic roast. Okay? So if you wanted to see her from 20 meters away, just be like, hey, let me go wait at the mall. Let me go wait at the shitty mall. She's gonna be coming for the Labubu doll store. Okay, because they pay her a contract. It's in her contract that she gotta go buy some Labubu dolls. She gotta be seen buying Labubu dolls, so she's gonna upload the video on Instagram. Hey guys, it's on TV. I bought some Labubu dolls. Okay, because nobody is going to let her show and advertise Labubu dolls if it wasn't a contract between TKO and the Labubu doll company. Okay, guys? So what more can I tell about Crown Jewel? I mean, WWE is fucking shit, man. It really is fucking shit. We had a fun match between Damian Priest and what's his name? I forgot his name. On SmackDown last week. What else? I mean, that was pretty much it, bro. WWE is just in the gut right now. You want to enjoy wrestling? Watch NXT. Watch AEW. You can also check out Ring of Honor and TNA. And frankly, the GCW, CCW, whatever, you know, you're going to see Nikki Blackheart, Shotzi, you know, Priscilla, the redhead with a big ass. Okay? WWE, I get that we're watching it for free because Pirates of the Caribbean, but you know, we don't even want to watch it anymore. Like, I'm not frankly, I don't download it every time anymore. Okay, if something cool happens, some match I want to see, but really, that's the situation. Okay, this pay-per-view. I mean, what can I tell you? Triple H, TKO Juice. What can I tell you? Have a great day, guys.